Welcome back, witches and wizards, to the Common Room. I'm your host on this adventure, Ren, and today I think we have a good one that all of you Harry Potter trading card game players and collectors are gonna like. Today we are looking at the newest set, and you guys are probably out there thinking and wondering, what do you mean? This game hasn't had a new set in ages. What? It's the dead TCG, right? Wrong. Because there is a group out there, the Harry Potter TCG revival group, that they're doing exactly that. They're trying to revive the game. And I have to say they are doing a spectacular job because they came out with a brand new set called Heir of Slytherin. Now, when I thought fan-made set, I did not think it was going to be anything like the original game. I kind of thought it would be like some somewhat poorly drawn artwork on a brand new type of card, and you know, the list goes on. You don't expect a fan-made game to be great, I guess I should say, and maybe that's just me. Maybe it's me setting my expectations very low on that, but boy, oh boy, did they impress on their designs. Some of the artworks on some of these cards are just, they look like they were made by the original artists of the TCG. It's that good. And it's kind of sad that there's not as many people into this game as really feel there should be, because these guys are putting in their time, their effort, blood, sweat, tears. You know, they are pouring it all into these cards and making this game work. And they've made an online program similar to, for those who play Pokemon, it's similar to the PTCGO, the online Pokemon trading card game. I will link their description or their Discord in my description as well. So if you guys want to join the Discord, please feel free and do so. They do tournaments. As of right now, they're doing tournaments every Tuesday night. So if you want to learn to get into the game like I am, definitely join down in there. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Right here in this box, I hold the master set of the Heir of Slytherin. Now, I got these cards, so they don't have, it doesn't come in like a booster box or anything like this, right? Since it's fan-made, it's not officially sanctioned by any means. They can't sell stuff like this, right? And if they did sell it, they'd probably make a pretty good profit, honestly, just because there's so many people that would want to collect it. But we have to go through third-party means in creating these cards, and I went through makeplayingcards.com to make my cards here, with some of the suggestions of some of the members on the Discord itself. So I went ahead, and they have like Google Documents and stuff. They gave me, it's free to the public. It's open to everybody if you ask for it, or if you just search for it. And maybe I'll put the link to that down in the description as well. So if you guys are interested in it, you can go grab those images and make a set for yourself as well. They have the whole list of cards, including a new back to the cards, which looks so good, honestly. It looks very similar to the original cards. Like, here, let me get one right here. So this is the original, this is the fan-made set, and it obviously says HP TCG Revival, and this one just says Harry Potter Trading Card Game. But you can tell the images, the Harry Potter images are about the same, very close render, and they did just a really good job at like trying to keep it as close to the original as possible. You can see like some color shading variations, but very, very hard to tell, honestly. And again, because these are playing cards, they feel just a touch different. But I actually got the suggestion to make these cards with this certain thickness and all that from one of the Discord members. And I can't remember offhand who it was, but I'm going to go back and I'll put him on the screen here to give proper kudos to that individual for giving me really the suggestions for how I should make these cards, because they seriously feel, this is probably as close as you're going to get to feeling like a real card with playing cards. Now, right off the bat, one of the differences I do notice is I feel like they really feel like they're made with very, very similar thicknesses. It's very close, and maybe it's just because this one has seen a little play before, or it's been handled a little bit already. Maybe it's why it's a little, you know, more loose. This one just feels just a touch stiffer, but honestly, they feel very similar. So I'm gonna put it all down in the description as well, what I use to make these cards, but definitely good. I just put the wrong card in the wrong pile. That's how close they are. That's how good they are. And I'm gonna put the descriptions of what I use to make these cards down below, so you guys can copy this if you want. But here, look at this. We have the set here, and just look at like how great the artwork is. The author, the artist, I should say, you know, signed the card down there, so that you know that this is a fan-made artwork. This is not like a real one, but look at how good and how similar this card looks to a real Harry Potter card. I actually don't have any of the portrait cards up here and ready to go, but now they did, when they cut this card, they cut it pretty terribly. They actually did it to quite a few cards, and I don't know why they cut them a little off center, but honestly, this feels and looks just like a regular card, and the color quality is actually really good. The background design on it, super good. I'll have to, when we get to some of my other cards that aren't the portraits and stuff like that, we'll start comparing them to the other cards, but just very, very good designs on these. I don't want to like take forever and go through all of these, but it's just like, I almost, you know, can't not go through them all. You got Aragog. Look at that. And like, just artwork creations are beautiful on these. And again, I can't really begin to describe how close this looks and feels to a real Harry Potter card. The one of the big differences, though, I will say, in comparing it to something like this right here, is you can tell like the edges on things, like this little scroll type header you have up here where it says eel eyes and all that. It's very, very finely designed. You know, like has real fine edges and all that. And then these ones, you can tell the rendering is just a little bit worse, a little bit fuzzier, I guess is maybe the correct term. But honestly, it's not that far off. And unless you're really, really looking for it, you're not going to be able to tell. So if I would just give you this card right here and say this is a real card, you probably wouldn't. Unless you really know the cards well, you're not going to know that this is the fake one. So very well made, and you can tell down here it has the set number. This one is 2 of 75. It's got the little Harry Potter Wizard of the Coast symbol type thing down here. The one thing I wish that Harry Potter did, I guess they do kind of have similar symbols down here on like the real cards. Not all of them though, I don't think. No, they all have like the same symbol, and they're not all from the same set. But I do kind of like incorporating. Yeah, that's a real card. See, I'm getting like confused which ones are my real ones and which ones aren't. I like how they're incorporating like some symbols and stuff down here, and hopefully they keep doing that when they keep making more sets to kind of differentiate and distinguish between sets. But a lot of very cool cards in this one. Honestly, very well thought out. Awesome detail to these. And I'm very much in love with this set, Heir of Slytherin. Like this, you really could not tell that this is not a real set. It looks that good. So I have the whole master set here. And again, if you want to see, like, look at that Chamber of Secrets. Such a good card. Dobby. Dobby's in here. Dobby is free. Just a lot of solid artworks going on in here. The quality is just so good in these cards too. I wish the cut was a little bit better, and on some of these cards you can see the cut is a little bit better, but most of them are kind of off. But these are pretty much going to be binder cards anyway for my, you know, fan-made Heir of Slytherin set. That one's a pretty cool artwork right there. It's kind of a different style. Somebody did that one in a different style, but I honestly like that. I think that's a cool one. But Lucius Malfoy, Millicent Bulstrode, Moaning Myrtle. I mean, they've got quite a good stack of cards here. Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, Slytherin's Basilisk. They've outdone themselves on this. So seriously, props and kudos to the Revival team for this. Fantastic job, phenomenal job. And like I said, I have the whole set here, but I don't want to take too much more time on those because I also have another little box here. It's a set of all the rare cards made into holographics. So right there you can see, look at that shine. There's a gorgeous shine to it. The one thing I will say about this, you can definitely tell this is like made on a glossy, like look at the shine on that. Like my ring light just pops on that, as opposed to this one where it's not as pronounced. But this is definitely like very much like a almost like a photo cardstock. And the edging, when they cut the corners and all that off, it's got like, it tore some of the foil off. I don't know if this is gonna really be able to show it well, but look at that. Like it kind of took some of the black paint, I guess, off of it. So all you see is that foiling underneath, and there's some chips in it and stuff. It's really not bad though for what you're getting. And the sets, like these are really not expensive at all. I think for all of the rares that are in here, and I got a holo card for literally every single rare that comes in this set, all the way through Wandering Nocturne, which is card number 24 out of 75. So I pretty much paid like $1 per holo because it cost me about $24. I think it was $24 after taxes and shipping. So it's actually about that expensive with shipping and all that into it. And then this set right here only cost me like $20, I want to say, for the master set, and that's 75 cards. So that's really not terrible for the new Heir of Slytherin set. And like I said, these cards are just, they're awesome. They're seriously awesome. Look at that artwork. Very, very well done. I can't put into words how much I like this set, I guess, is where I'm trying to get to. Just very well done, very well made, and all the props in the world to them. But I wanted to take a little bit of time showing those off, and if you guys have any questions or any comments, definitely feel free to leave them down there. If you like this set, the Heir of Slytherin, if you like the artworks, you like the idea of the TCG Revival and everything that has to do with these cards and the set and the game, make sure you comment and like the video. If this is your first time on my channel and you are liking what you see, consider hitting the subscribe button as well. I've got a lot more Harry Potter TCG stuff to go over, as well as just collecting Harry Potter things in general. So if that's up your alley, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for hanging out in the common room, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.